Your YouTube, what is good? It's your boy Rah here, back with another video, man. And guys, today we have some Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3 news. Now, there's been a new V-Jump scan that just came out, man, and we got a bunch of new stuff that was revealed. And I must say, it's looking like Xenoverse 3 is gonna be the best Dragon Ball game ever, man. They execute some of these stuff that we are seeing on this V jump scan here. Man, this game is gonna be great. Now, this is the original, but they did a AI translated version, and take this with a somewhat grain of salt because translations can be a bit iffy and not 100% accurate. We're just gonna go through what the new stuff and all that this V-Jump scan have to offer. Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3, the unknown becoming battle. They said skills attributes brings new strategic depth to battle. So the first one here, we have guard penetration. Now it says a technique that pierces the opponent's guard and deals damage. Now this technique seems to be a new technique. If you know, in Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, we have something that is called stamina break. So I don't know if this is the new version of stamina break, but my guess is this is gonna be a new mechanic that they add in Xenoverse 3, and you can make an input that can go through people's guard. Now for Key Crush, they said a technique that greatly reduces the opponent's ki. Now, I don't know what they're implying here. I'm seeing some people say that this might be a sign that we're getting back beam clashes, and beam clashes are somehow gonna be reflected to how much ki you have. Maybe the more ki you have, the longer the duration of your beam clash. That's a scenario that I've been hearing floating around. But also, I see a lot of people say this is just a mistranslation and that this is just a indication that we're gonna get beam clashes. Let me know what you guys think. It's a technique that greatly reduces the opponent's ki. Maybe this would be definitely something new. I mean, in Xenoverse 2 we have techniques that you can take away people's ki, so maybe this is a new mechanic, or it could be just a mistranslation and it's actually beam clashes. Right now, the third one here, we have Break Spirit. Now, a technique that deals significant damage to an opponent whose stamina has been broken. Now, the thing is, a technique that deals significant damage to an opponent whose stamina is broken. So this is basically saying that stamina breaks are definitely coming back to Xenoverse 3. And maybe the guard penetration is actually the new stamina break mechanic. And then Break Spirit is something sort of like maybe a limit burst. If you don't know what a limit burst is, it's in Xenoverse 2, depending on the super soul that you equip. You can pop a limit burst, and sometimes it give auto just guard, auto healing, attack up, super armor, which I absolutely hate. And yeah, so maybe Break Spirit is actually the new limit burst, or what they're gonna call limit burst in Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3. Now we go on to super attacks. It says here, super attacks, the familiar customizable battle system from Xenoverse series returns. Create endless combat possibilities with your favorite techniques. Omega Heat Megatron, that's Viren's move. Gallic Gun, Realm King Assault. I think this is basically just saying a lot of moves from Xenoverse 2 will be coming back in Xenoverse 3. Now, Soul Assist. So it says, call upon the power of legendary warriors to pursue your opponent. And it shows Vegeta coming to aid you when you're doing a super Gallic Gun. This might be specific to a specific mode in Xenoverse 3. I could be wrong, but I don't see this being like a main strategy in actual PvP combat. I think this might end up being for a specific Xenoverse 3 game mode. However, if they do incorporate say Goku or Vegeta or Yamcha coming in and assisting you in doing an ultimate attack, I think it might end up be like you equip like dual ultimates in Xenoverse 2, you equip it, and when you're using that ultimate, Vegeta or someone comes in and helps you with it, you know? Maybe they do it so where you charge, you have to build up a friendship or a max friendship with these characters before you can use their move, something to that. But I'm interested to see how they are gonna do that. Let me know what you guys think about the soul assist. Now, awoken skills. Now this basically is just they're just confirming that we're gonna be having transformation in Xenoverse 3. And the showcase here, of course, is Super Saiyan. And guys, the hair stands up. That's the most. We already knew that the hair stands up, but this is, I guess, they're reinforcing the idea that yes, the hair does stand up now in Xenoverse 3, man. This is something that us Xenoverse 2 players been wanting for a very long time, man. Tired of seeing our hair staying the same when we transform. Now we have transforming air for when we go Super Saiyan, man. Though the next thing here is called soul change. It says transform into a warrior who has been awakened and change your battle style. I think this soul change ties in to battle style. I think these two work hand in hand. So I think this might be a new feature exclusive to Xenoverse 3 where we can adapt fighting styles of our mentor or somebody that we train with, maybe Goku. For this example, they use Trunks, and you see, I guess if you fight him or have him as your mentor, you can get his soul and change. And then, as you see in the picture over here, he's now using his sword. Now, this is another feature that a lot of Xenoverse 2, myself including, is very excited about because we've been asking for this, man. Sure, every race has their own unique combo routes, but now this is gonna add even more variety to players, man. That you can now use your fighting style based on the mentor. So you can use swords. I'm assuming you can use power pole. This is great going forward, man, because this it's gonna give each character so much versatility and different mix and matches, man. So I'm really interested to see how they're gonna do this. The fact that we can now have fighting styles of OG cast characters, man, this is a right step in the right direction, man. So the soul change, I 100%, I'm loving this mechanic. So guys, let me know what you guys think of the changes that you're seeing here in this VGAM scan. Let me know, are you excited for the new updates? And guys, if you love Xenoverse content, consider subscribing, drop a like on the video if you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.